morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So we'll begin our session. We'll sit cross-legged as we give a couple of minutes for others to join. Both the hands are on knees and back is straight. Eyes are closed. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, completely let go. Face muscles, neck, shoulder, back, and legs. Our attention is on breathing. So if you see that each day when we come and sit for the practice, each day is different. The state of mind is different, probably impacted by what happened the day before or the sleep you had in the night. It could be the food, it could be your own mood, or sometimes it's just nothing outwards, or there is some external force. In either or any of these cases, we want to keep all the things happening aside. And for that, if you need to do some visualization where you can imagine that you have a box in front of you and you're putting everything which comes to your head there, you have closed that box pretty tightly, it's not coming out, and imagine that it's right here, and you can pick on those all things once our session is done. But for the duration of the session, we'll keep everything completely related to the practice we are talking about or going to do. Now, today I'll talk about one more aspect of practice, which is also mentioned in some of the Vedas. It is mentioned in Sankhya philosophy. It is called tapas, or in English, the best conversion or translation is sacrifice. And it is one of the aspects which is used a lot, but I will just focus on what I felt is important with regard to the practice. So tapas, as the word signifies, tap is basically heat. So it's some form we are heating ourselves or aligning ourselves or building our will. So the Agni form in Vedas is a representation of the will. And in the same word, we want to tap or heat ourselves in that Agni, the will. So it's some form of doing any action or something which frees ourselves from something which is prakriti related and aligns us more towards the divine. So it can be any action that goes that way. And now Sankhya philosophy very clearly mentions that any form of sacrifice done in the prakriti, within the domain of prakriti, has some form of impurity, either excess or some form of deformity in it. It's not exactly pure the way 100% we need for the practice we want. So instead of focusing on the prakritic aspect, if we can do some tapas which aligns us more towards the divine, that is what we want to focus on. Now that Actually, there are a lot of people who consider, in fact, there is a whole religion of Jainism which is based on this very concept of sacrifice and um, tapas, austerity. But if it is done only for the prakritic reasons, so say for example, if you do just fast, and if during the whole day you're only thinking of food during the fast, then it doesn't at all align with this concept of tap for the practice, or for aligning your own will or developing the will for the divine. So it's more of a physical fast that we do. So that's why we want to be very careful when we talk about tapas. And the second thing about tapas is the way we indulge in something a lot, even that is considered not good with regard to yoga. In the same way, putting too much constraint on yourself, going the other extreme of restraining with each and everything about food or thought or anything, even that is an indulgence in a negative way, because you're trying to restrain yourself. So the real freedom is whether you indulge or not indulge, you're same. That is real freedom. And we do not want to go either extreme. Neither too much indulging in something, neither too much restricting ourselves that we again lose our calmness and our stability. So that's where the tapas can be used to develop the will, as long as it is helping you to develop. If not, it's better to be where we are. So we'll begin our practice today. We are going to do one set continuous like that, 4 sets. So both the palms together, thumb touching the chest and back straight. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, completely let go. Let the whole weight be felt on the 2 feet. Let go your face muscles, neck, shoulder, back and legs. Visualize the rising sun. When we are praying to the sun, it is as if praying to that oneself. And with all those ignorance, or the wheel of ignorance we develop through all the day-to-day activities that we go through the prakriti in our life, it starts to build some wheels, some layers of ignorance, because of which we go a little further off from that touch of divine. You will see that as we progress through our life, our touch of the divine starts to diminish. A child can connect to those energies much better than how we can do. And that's the effect of the life on us as it starts building those layers in our mind or brain, in our body. So these practices are a way to release or remove those wheels. And this prayer is basically saying that Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasya Pihitam Mukham Tattvam Pushan Apavranu Satyadharmaya Drishtay. Om Mitraya Namaha. And we'll bring both the hands up, look up towards the ceiling and a little back bend. So make sure that both the feet are straight, both the legs are straight. You're bending only from the waistline. Your gaze is towards your hands or fingers. Neck is stretched. Your whole upper body stretched. Maintain that. Keep a smile on your face. Normal breathing. Hastottanasana. Om Ravaye Namaha. Now keeping your arms beside your ears, slowly bend down. Completely let go your upper body. Legs are straight, knees are locked. You can scan through your body. It's a great way to consciously let go the muscles which we unnecessarily stretch.
So you can scan through from your face muscles, back of your ears, neck, shoulders, hands. Keep a smile on your face. Padhastasana. Feel the pull of gravity here, the blood flow towards the top of the head. Om Surya Namaha. Now both the hands are beside the feet. Right leg goes back, right knee is on the floor. Come up on your fingertips, look diagonally up. So there is gap, a maximum gap between thigh, chest, and we're expanding our chest. Maintain this. Once you're here, with each breathe in, you can feel the stretch in the legs, in the thighs, and with each breathe out, let go. You can also try that with each breathe out, you're bringing your awareness on at least one more muscle from the upper body and you're letting go. As you're looking diagonally up, visualize a light or a line from the center of your eyebrows all the way towards your navel region, and try to align your body symmetrically on that line as much as possible, balancing yourself on that axis. Om Bhanave Namaha. And now we'll bring our other leg back. So your whole body is in one straight line. Maintain straight body, head, neck, back, legs, all aligned in one line. Plank, Santulanasana, Dandasana. Whoever finds it difficult to do this pose for a longer duration, they can also stay in mountain pose instead of plank. Om Khagaya Namaha. And then both the knees on the floor, chest and chin straight towards the ground. Ashtang Namaskar. 8 अंगों से सूर्य भगवान को प्रणाम. Chin, chest, both the palms, knees and toes. Only 8 parts are touching the ground. This is the pose where
we come at the lowest, the most nearest to the ground. And the attitude we want to have is that of the surrender. In the same way, when we are at the lowest in our life, the best thing we can do is just accept the situation exactly the way it is, to surrender to the things which are out of our reach. And then take the next action. And from the lowest, the only way to go forward is going up. Om Pushane Namaha. And then you can straighten your body, head up, look up towards the ceiling. Both the elbows are bent, supporting your back. Legs are relaxed. There is maximum stretch in the neck, maximum stretch in the back or spine. Maintain that. Stay here for at least minimum half a minute. Bhujangasana, an excellent pose. If you're not able to do any other poses, this is one of the classical poses which helps maintain the health of our back. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. And then you can straighten your hands. Middle body goes all the way up. We'll come up on our toes. Bring our heels as closer to the ground as possible. Maintaining that stretch in the legs. Maintaining chin closer to chest. Top of the head is pointing towards the ground. Stay here, normal breathing. Bring a smile on your face. Mountain pose, Parvatasana. Downward dog. Shri Aurobindo, even Datta Kaka, many of the sages who have achieved the goals have mentioned that there's no point torturing our body with any form of austerities on the name of sacrifice or tap. Instead, simply focusing on the practice and the awareness Om Mariche Namaha. Both the knees on the floor, right leg in the front. Again, come up on your fingertips. Look diagonally up. You can use these
austerities or the fast or any form of such restraints, when you feel that you're overindulging and you want to balance yourself back, it's a good way to bring again the balance. For example, if sometimes we feel lazy or we are more having the gunas of tamas, and we are not even able to do, say, practice, or we are not able to get ourselves into action for what we want to do, then we are going to the other extreme. And to pull ourselves back, we have to restrain ourselves a bit, bring ourselves back. That's the only way we can use it, rather than going the other extreme where we restrained ourselves completely and create blockages in our mind of feeling restricted, that we absolutely 100% are sticking to this schedule, and our focus is more on the schedule rather than the divine, or the will to develop that divine. Om Adityaya Namaha. And now you bring your other leg in the front, both the feet are together, straighten your legs, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, grab hold of your toes, ankles, whatever is available, just maintain that stretch. Legs are straight, knees are locked. Stretch is maintained. Once you feel the stretch in the whole body, focus on the tailbone, and you can consciously let go your face muscles, back of your ears. Let the blood flow towards the top of the head. Normal breathing. So we are not overstretching here, just enough to maintain that stretch, enough to feel that tailbone being engaged, tailbone region being engaged. And then let go. Om Savitre Namaha. Now keeping your arms beside your ears, slowly come up. Look up towards the ceiling and a little back bend. Maintain the Hastuttanasana. Stay here with normal breathing. This is our first half round, so take your time. Develop that attitude. Align yourself with the goal for which you're doing the practice. Om Arkaya Namaha. And then you can spread your arms wide sideways and then Pranamasana. Breathe in and out. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. So now completes our half round. We'll do the left side now, a little faster. Breathe in, both the hands up. Breathe out, both the hands down. Breathe in, left leg back. Breathe out, right leg back. Hold your breath, hold your plank, go in Ashtanga. Breathe in, Bhujang, head up, look up, let it go your leg muscles. Breathe out, middle body goes up. Mountain pose, chin closer to chest, heels pushing towards the ground. Breathe in, both the knees on the floor, left leg in the front. Breathe out, right leg in the front. Breathe in, both the hands up. Breathe out, Pranamasana. We'll do the next 5 rounds together, but I'm going to do a little faster because today we are going to do one set straight together. So we'll do 5 a little slightly slower, but it might be fast for you. And next 6 rounds as fast as we can do, and then one set after that. So right side, both the hands up, both the hands down, right leg back, left leg back, go in Ashtanga, Bhujang, mountain, right in the front, left in the front, both the hands up, spread your arms, Pranamasana. Left side, both the hands up, both the hands down, left leg back, right leg back, go in Ashtanga, Bhujang, mountain, left in the front, right in the front, both the hands up, Pranamasana. Right side, both the hands up, both the hands down, right leg back, left leg back, go in Ashtanga, head up, Bhujang, mountain, right in the front, left in the front, both the hands up, Pranamasana. Left side, both the hands up, both the hands down, left leg back, right leg back, go in Ashtanga, Bhujang, mountain, left in the front, right in the front, both the hands up, Pranamasana. Another 3 rounds, right side, both the hands up, both the hands down, right leg back, left leg back, go in Ashtanga, Bhujang, mountain, right in the front, left in the front, both the hands up, Pranamasana. Left side, both the hands up, both the hands down, left leg back, right leg back, go in Ashtanga, Bhujang, mountain, left in the front, right in the front, both the hands up, Pranamasana. Right side, both the hands up, both the hands down, right leg back, left leg back, go in Ashtanga, Bhujang, mountain, right in the front, left in the front, both the hands up, Pranamasana. Left side, both the hands up, both the hands down, left leg back, right leg back, go in Ashtanga, Bhujang, mountain, left in the front, right in the front, both the hands up, Pranamasana. Last one together. Right side, both the hands up, both the hands down, right leg back, left leg back, go in Ashtanga, Bhujang, mountain, right in the front, left in the front, both the hands up, Pranamasana. Left side, both the hands up, both the hands down, left leg back, right leg back, go in Ashtanga, Bhujang, mountain, left in the front, right in the front, both the hands up, Pranamasana. Start keeping a count of how many rounds you're able to do, because once we go to the one set, you might skip some of the rounds as we go from the one set to the second set to the third one. If you skip, it's up to you if you want to cover that up later at the end of the session when we stop for a little longer, or you can keep that count with you, and as you practice more and more, you can see that how you're progressing with those counts. So we'll begin again, next 6 rounds as fast as we can do with our own maximum speed. I'm only going to say right and left. You can follow your own pace, keep your own count. So we'll begin next 6, all continuous without stopping. Again, our focus is 3 aspects: relaxing the muscles or using only the minimum as required muscles, breathing, synchronizing breathing, and third is keeping a smile or a joy of practice. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side.
Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Last one. Right side. Left side. Take your time if you want to finish your rounds. And whoever has finished, they can stay still. There's no movement of the body. So this is our first set. Simply observe the change. As our moods and mental state, the pranic energies are different each day. It's a great way to observe that after each set, as we go from one state to the other, and see what changes finally at the end of the fourth set. As we are doing these practice inside, you can also open some of the windows if you need. So there's some fresh air as we do more rounds. You'll need more air here. So we'll begin next one set. With the palms together, thumb touching the chest and back is straight. So this is one set all the way together. This is probably your first time doing all 12 together sequentially without stopping. So feel free to take a break in between, take a couple of breathings and again continue. Keep a count of where you need to stop if you need to. So we'll begin next one set, right side. Left side. 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 Three more rounds for the first set. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Last one. Right side. Left side. Again, take your time. If you need more time to finish your rounds, and whoever is finished, they can stay still. Our two sets are done. Complete awareness on the changes, the vibrations, blood flow, the heat generated. The more continuous, faster rounds we do, the higher the impact, the higher the change at the physical gross level. And from there, it penetrates to the pranic level. More and more, these layers are clarified and cleansed. The path to the next level becomes a little more easier if you want to at all go there. Otherwise, even staying at this stage, keeping yourself healthy, maintaining this general health is also a great way. Once your breathing is back to normal, we are going to do next third set. Again, same, as fast as possible. Keep a count of how many rounds you're doing. It's important to use only the muscles which are needed, or let go the muscles as much as possible. Try to keep your awareness on the breathing, where it's going good and which poses it might be difficult to maintain that synchronization. Third is keeping a smile on our face, or just a joy of practice. So we'll begin next. Third set, as fast as we can go. Right set. Left set. Right set. Left set. Right side. Left side. 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 Two more rounds of third set. Right side. Left side. Last one, right side. Left side. Again, take your time. If you want to finish your rounds or stay still, there's no movement. A general observation. There is also another term used alternatively in the form of sacrifice is the offering. Once your breathing is as closer to the normal, we'll prepare for the last set. So maintain both the palms together. Thumb touching the chest and back straight. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, completely let go. So for the last set and last 3 rounds, I'm going to also include one more thing, and that is the Bija mantra. So Bija mantra are sound forms. They're not words, they're just sounds. And we say that in each and every pose, one after the other. So you can listen when I'm doing the last 3. Apart from that, rest remains exactly the same. So we'll begin next one set, right side. Left side. 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 Sixth one, right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Three rounds are remaining. I'm going to add Bija mantra in the next 3 rounds. Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Bhum, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om Ram, Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Bhum, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om Ra. Left side. Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Room, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om Ra. Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Room, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om. Right side. Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Room, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om Ra. Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Room, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om. Left side. Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Room, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om Ra. Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Room, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om. Last one, right side. Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Room, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om Ra. Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Room, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om Ra. Left side. Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Room, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om Ra. Om Ram, Om Reem, Om Room, Om Reem, Om Ram, Om Ra. Again, take your time if you want to finish more rounds. Else stay still. There is no movement. One of the philosophies within yoga, it is mentioned that the most elemental form of anything which exists is a vibration, and that is the sound form. So when you feel those pranic energy in our practice, and if you add these sound elements to it, apart from the mantras, these bija mantras, again another way of deepening the practice. Usually beach mantras are used with faster rounds rather than slower. If you are practicing slower rounds, then
the mantras which we did in the first half round are normally used. So all these practices are basically going towards the cause. As we said, the thoughts, all the organ functions, the senses, all those are effects. The cause is buddhi, ahankar, and the tanmatras, that is basically the one layer above the senses, that is subtle, in which we sense, but in a subtle way. And each of those subtle senses actually govern our other senses, like hearing, seeing, and all that. So those subtle senses are basically tanmatras. And with the practices, we are trying to go back to the cause and more connect to the causes rather than the effect. So we'll lie on our back, we'll do Shavasana and Yog Nidra. So both the feet are apart, both the hands are beside the body, palms facing up. I'm going to name different parts of the body. Bring your attention on that part. Clench those muscles, move that part, and then let go. We'll start with both the toes together, both the feet fingers, both the feet together. Ankles, calf muscles, knee joint, thigh muscles. You can move your legs, you can bend them, cross them, do any movement with your legs, and then let go. Completely surrender both the legs on the ground. Bring your attention on lower back.